The world is now a primarily urban place. For the first time in history, over half of humanity is living in towns and cities. Unfortunately, rapid population growth and rural-to-urban migration have put enormous pressure on scarce resources, particularly in the developing world. Today, fully 1 billion people live in slums. Without decent shelter or security, lacking access to safe drinking water and sanitation, residents of informal settlements and slums are among the world's most vulnerable populations. They often experience high levels of social and economic exclusion, and 70% of them are youth. Mostly unemployed and facing a host of challenges, many of these young people are joining together and bringing about small-scale positive changes in their own communities. Where they see uncollected garbage and waste, they're clearing spaces for community gardens and setting up recycling projects. Where they see orphans and vulnerable children out of school and without care, they're banding together to offer mentoring and empowering activities like sports and cultural events. Where they see failures in governance that are leaving their communities underserved and at risk, they're making change and advocating for better. It is with these youth in mind that UN Habitat has launched the Urban Youth Fund.
Bueno, los jóvenes en México están enfrentando los problemas que en cualquier otro lugar del mundo. Nosotros estamos enfrentando el desempleo que hay, estamos enfrentando la criminalización.
We have problems and the solution should come from us, from within. So people teamed up, we teamed up and formed the organization wanting to solve the challenges that we face, and ideally we empower young people, we help them to take responsibility.
The industrial city of Santo André in Brazil is home to one of the 2009 Urban Youth Fund beneficiary groups. These young environmental leaders have taken their community of Prestes Maia from just a place to live to a living expression of togetherness and beauty. With support from the UN Habitat Urban Youth Fund, the group has brought about big changes in Prestes Maia through a series of small projects. Community cleanup days are now a regular event, and recycling has become habit. Blank brick walls with old graffiti now sport colorful murals with images of hope. Parks that were once deserted have been renewed, benches placed where youth used to sit on the ground. And weekly cultural events bring the whole neighborhood together. But perhaps most hopeful of all, community members say they no longer view young people as potential troublemakers, but rather as agents of positive change.
The town I'm coming from, Kabwe, in Zambia, it used to be a mining town, but most of the mines have closed, and so this has translated into a huge number of youths that are employed. If youths can create their own employment, it will lead to poverty alleviation, and ultimately that is our goal in our organization.
For a long time, agriculture has been relegated to the background in Nigeria with the advent of oil. And the advent of oil has disorganized the psyche of so many young people, and they abandon agriculture. If we are able to encourage young people to take up careers in agriculture, young people are adventurous because they are innovative thinkers. They're going to bring in new concepts in agriculture. They're going to bring in new ideas that will boost the agricultural sector, increase the agricultural sector to become or to regain its place as the national income earner.
I represent Avergas. It is a young women-led organization working for young women empowerment and capacity building of young women, enabling young women to have equal access to education, employment, healthcare services, governance, and other social services.
Another of the 2009 Urban Youth Fund beneficiary groups is Kamaliza in Nairobi, Kenya. Their successful waste collection center is expanding now thanks to an investment by the fund in a new machine.
Kamaliza imetuokoa sana na imetusaidia sana sisi kama watu wa mtaa. Takataka yote ile imekuwa inachukuliwa inarecycliwa hapa ndani, unakuja kupata hata wale watu wako ndani wana benefit.
Sisi watu wakamaliza tunafanyanga kazi ya kuzoa takataka kwenye manyumba, kisha tunazitofautanisha baina ya plastic, chuma na juala. Baada hapo vyo tunazichukua tunaziegeza katika mashini na siaga. Baada ya kusiaga tuwatafuta soko ya kuiuza.
Na ile pesa ambayo tulipata kutoka kwa UN Habitat imeweza kutusaidia tukaongeza value kwa zile plastic ambazo tunasiaga na tukiosha,
na tutaweza kuosha mali yetu plastic vizuri, ndipo tutapopeleka kwenye customer.
Tukiweza collect hizo takataka inatupatia kitu kidogo, na at the same time tunasaidia pia community, at least tukuwe na environment mzuri, ndio watoto wetu ama vizazi vijazo.
UN Habitat's Urban Youth Fund beneficiaries are leaders in their own communities, transforming urban spaces. They represent the potential of young people as full partners in development, and they hold the key to the realization of a better urban future for all.
The message which I would give to the whole world here is that young people are very energetic. They have the energy to do things if they are allowed to do it. Being given the chance to lead our own initiative is the best thing.
We have different ideas to change our surroundings. We need to be listened, and we should be participated in every actions, in every developmental process.
World leaders should know that they should trust youth and work with youth to make the country grow, because in this world you have to be the different to make a difference.